parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FHMoms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FHMoms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize, and that is what FHMoms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FHMoms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FHMoms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FHMoms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin itong FHMoms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nasa nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So, FHMoms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FHMoms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FHMoms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina Home-Based Moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Hello mga Momshies! Good evening! And today is May 27, Thursday. Isa na naman pong makabuluhang webinar ang ating matututunan ngayong gabi. And hello, good evening sa inyo mga Momshies, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or anywhere from the world. And hello, Mommy Liezl from Mandaluyong. So, and meron tayo dito, wow, from Cebu. Hello, ang layo po niyan. Meron pa po tayo. Saan pa ba? May Mindanao ba tayo dyan? Okay. So ngayon, isa na naman. Wow, Singapore. Hello, Mami Donna. You are from Singapore. Ang dami. All over the world nanonood talaga lahat ng mga mommies natin, FH titas, mommies and daddies, or sino pang gustong matuto ngayong gabi. So, ngayon isang webinar tungkol sa Agile and Scrum Project Management ang matatakil natin ngayong gabi. And hindi naman magpapatumpik-tumpik pa, ipapakilala ko na po ang ating speaker ngayong gabi. Ako nga po pala si Mommy Liezl, ang inyong host for today sa ngalan ni Mommy Ruth and Mommy MK. Sana samahan niyo po ako ngayong gabi, and mag-comment po kayo, makipag-engage po kayo during the webinar sa ating speaker. Okay? So, itong speaker po natin ngayon ay nagtapos ng BS Education major in English. Wow! And she's from FHMoms Cebu first batch, free granted sa pag-game ni Mommy MK before. She's a mother of 2 babies, obviously, from FHMom babies sila. So, member siya since 2017 and working from home since 2018. Nag-work siya before sa BPO company after graduating college for 6 months. And then, nag-work din siya as an ESL teacher for 1 year and then private school teacher for 6 months. And ngayon, na-hired siya, noong 2018, na-hired siya bilang software quality tester. And then, last year, wow, na-promote siya as a project manager. Ngayon, ina-handle niya ngayon ang business processing tasks for the same client. Wow! So, eto naman, ipapakilala ko na po sa inyo si Mommy Liezl Beticon. Hello, Mommy Liezl. Kamusta ka po? Nakamute ka po? Okay, yan. Kamusta po ngayon, Mommy?
Okay naman. Medyo...
Wow. Ang tagal mo na pala sa FHMoms, no? So, paano mo ba nalaman ng FHMoms? Like, di ba medyo bago pa yan, 2017. Paano mo siya nalaman or paano ka nagsimula?
Kasi yung boyfriend ko back then, now husband, yung friends niya, nagtatrabaho sila online, work from home lang. And then, after namin mag-resign sa BPO, since super toxic nung environment, tsaka super stressful yung working shift, naghanap kami ng online jobs sa onlinejobs.ph, sa Upwork, na rejected pa nga yung account ko sa Upwork noon before. Kaya nag-online jobs lang ako. Pero hindi ko din alam kung bakit hindi ako natatanggap sa online jobs kahit na nagsisend ako ng applications. Kasi yung ginagawa ko lang, nagsisend lang ako ng resume ko. Wala akong cover letter, wala akong kahit ano. Tapos, habang nagsiscroll ako ng mga job posting, nasa suggested group si FHMoms.
Wow.
Oo, tapos binessage ko si Mommy MK, tapos after nun, nung nagka-ESL ako, sabi ko okay na ako dito, na muna ako dito sa ESL. Tapos, iyon, nawalan ako ng trabaho kasi need kong nagkaroon kami ng problema sa bahay. Eh di nawala yung internet connection. Nag-apply ako.
Naku.
Ang hirap kasi ng internet connection sa lugar namin. Kaya mahirap talaga maghanap ng kailangan mong mag-rent ng house para mapakabitan mo ng internet, makapag-work ka online. Kaya nag-apply muna ako sa private school. Tapos pagkatapos noon, kinasal kami and then nabuntis ako, nag-resign ako sa private school and then we moved to Cebu. And sa Cebu naman, back to BPO yung husband ko, tapos ako nasa bahay lang. So naka-focus ulit ako magtingin-tingin sa mga posts sa FHMoms, tapos magtingin-tingin ng job posts sa online job. Hanggang iyon nga, nabigyan kami ng free na opportunity para ma-meet si Mommy MK tapos maka-attend sa training niya sa FHMoms Cebu. Si Mommy Sheila yung nag-organize. Tapos from then, 2 months ako nagsisend ng applications para everyday yun. 10 applications everyday. Tapos
Grabe, determination talaga magkaroon ng online job.
kasi
Yan.
nakaka-stress kasi na walang trabaho, tapos manganganak pa ako, tapos yung sahod ng asawa ko parang hindi siya enough para makapag-provide kami sa baby namin. So, naghanap-hanap ako. Tapos, kahit na hindi ko alam yung in-applyan kong manual tester dahil nga nare-reject ako sa mga interviews ko before. Nag-apply pa din ako hanggang sa nag-message ako. Tapos, ang interview lang namin, chat lang, wala kaming phone or call-in.
Ang galing.
Oo, tapos
ang swerte.
Na-hired na din ako, kaya yun.
Tapos na-promote ka na rin, no? Amazing. Galing-galing. So, ang dami talagang opportunity sa FHMoms, So, yung mga mommies dyan, yung mga gustong magka-work, sali lang kayo at manood kayo ng mga free webinars ni Mommy MK. Nako, marami na pong program ang kayang ibigay ni Mommy MK ngayon. So, ngayon, hayaan na po kitang mag-start ngayon. The floor is yours, Mommy Liezl. So, kita na lang tayo ulit mamaya. Bye!
Thank you! Yan. So, yung topic na i-discuss natin today is about Agile and Scrum Project Management. So, it may seem na hindi siya, most of the, sa atin sa Philippines, parang hindi siya masyadong ini-emphasize or binibigyan ng emphasis when it comes to project management. But this is a very helpful way in managing projects. Usually, ginagamit siya sa software development project management. But ma-apply din natin siya sa any kind of project management na task na meron tayo. So, first, tingnan natin kung ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng Agile. So what is Agile? So Agile is an iterative approach to project management and software development that helps teams deliver value to their customer faster and with fewer headaches. Instead of betting everything on a big bang launch, an Agile team delivers work in small but consumable increments. Requirements, plans, and results are evaluated continuously so teams have a natural mechanism for responding to change quickly. So when we say Agile, in this way or in this approach, hindi tayo yung paplan natin lahat ng gusto nating mangyari sa project natin and then we launch it. Hindi siya ganon. So when we say Agile, we divide the task in which attainable siya. So let's say for example, you wanted to launch a business. So, bago tayo mag-launch ng business or yung usually, lahat ginagawa na natin bago natin i-launch si business. Pero sa Agile, hindi siya ganon. Si Agile is dinedetermine niya kung ano yung highest priority in launching a project and then dun magsisimula yung team. But of course, they need to determine whether the priorities that we set for that launch or for that project is attainable depending doon sa workforce na meron tayo, sa ability ng team na meron tayo. So ganun si Agile. So fewer but consumable increments hanggang sa ma-attain natin yung goal natin until we reach yung time na what do you call that? We reach yung time na confident na tayo in launching the project that we have in mind. So next. Yan. So, Agile is living under these principles. So, first is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. So, this is yung, ito yung kung ano yung magiging help ng mga tools na ginagamit natin, kung ano yung magiging ambag ng mga processes na ginagamit natin for project management doon sa team na meron tayo. So, paano sila nag-work together? So, for example, ito yung team natin. Yung tools na to or yung process na to, applicable ba siya sa team natin para makapag-ambag sila or makapag-provide sila ng deliverables na kailangan natin at the end of the sprint? Or yung working software over, next is we have working software over comprehensive documentation. So, since usually nga, yung Agile project management is applied to software development. So, while we were working in a software, important sa Agile na dinadocument natin yung process. Kasi it will help us determine kung ano yung value ng ginagawa natin and kung ano din yung kung gaano kalaki yung task na sineset natin for a specific sprint. And then next we have customer collaboration over contract negotiation. So this is for softwares na, or this is for projects na live na, pero may mga users na, pero we still develop yung system or yung software or yung project. And then lastly, we have responding to change over following a plan. So of course, in the projects that we have, especially when live na, there are expectations that we set, and there are other reasons kung bakit hindi natin we need to take another path instead na doon sa goal na sinet natin. Dahil nga yun sa when we're doing Agile and when the project is already launched, hindi lang yung goal natin yung kinoconsider natin. Kinoconsider na natin yung feedback ng users, and yung feedback din ng team na whether this is attainable, whether this is applicable sa project natin or not. Yan. Next po is what is Scrum? So, usually yung mga tao, akala nila Agile and Scrum is iisa lang, pero hindi po. So, Agile is a set of principles, pero yung Scrum, it works within Agile, pero Scrum is a framework that helps team work together, much like a rugby team where it gets its name, training for the big game. So, Scrum encourages teams to learn through experiences, self-organize while working on a problem, and reflect on their wins and losses to continuously improve. Yan. So, yung Scrum po, ito yung method na ginagamit natin in applying Agile. So, let's say for example, yung Scrum kasi is a set of it has a set of ceremonies na kailangan nating i-follow so that making sure na we are tracking yung task natin efficiently, And also, it will, through using or through the Scrum method, nade-determine natin kung kamusta yung project, kung kamusta yung progress ng project natin. So, let's say for example, in this sprint or in this time frame, we have this task na goal natin na matapos. And then, through Scrum, madedetermine natin kung ano yung mga nagko-cause ng bottlenecks sa project natin, kung ano yung kung mabilis ba yung pag-progress ng task natin, kailangan nating dagdagan at the end of the sprint. So, ito yung Scrum. So, this is collaboration and planning within the team that follow certain ceremonies. So, next po. Yan. So, siguro nagtataka kayo, sinasabi ko, ano, at the end of the sprint. So, ano nga ba yung sprint? So, sprints is a short time box period when a Scrum team works to complete a set amount of work. Sprints are at the very heart of Scrum and Agile methodologies, and getting sprints right will help your Agile team ship better software with fewer headaches. Yan. So, yung iba, they call sprints milestones. So, usually, a sprint lasts 2 weeks. Pero yung ibang software development companies, ginagamit nila yung sprint or yung time frame nila sa sprints is for a week. Depende yan sa task natin. Kagaya sa client namin, we usually build web applications. So, yung task is expected namin na it will take more than a week bago matapos yung task na binibigay namin sa mga developers. But for web development companies na nag-offer ng WordPress websites, yung mga quick fix na are quick to build na websites, usually every week sila nagsiset ng sprints. So sprints po is a time box period para sa mga tasks na kailangan nating i-work on doon sa project na meron tayo. So, sprints also help teams follow the Agile principle of delivering working software frequently, as well as live the Agile value of responding to change over following a plan. The Scrum values of transparency, inspection, and adaptation are complementary to Agile and central to the concept of sprints. So, binigyan po ng emphasis dito yung responding to change over following a plan. Kasi within the sprint or at the end of the sprint, doon natin madedetermine whether we are on track doon sa deliverables natin when it comes to the project or not. So, at the end of the sprint, yung ceremonies natin at the end of the sprint, doon natin makokollate yung mga information kung saan kung ano yung what went wrong, what went right regarding the sprint and the task that we have, and what seems to be the reason why we are having these bottlenecks, and also what are the things that we need to improve. So doon lahat siya tinatakal sa sprint. Yan. Next po is yung sprint cycle. So within the time box period, ito yung sprint cycle na meron yung Scrum. So, first we have the project vision, kung ano yung project. Dinidiscuss to kasama ng it's either product owner or the stakeholders. Tapos, we plan and then we group the tasks that we have depending on the milestone that we set for the client's expectations, and then we plan. Ito po yung sa sprint planning. Dito po tayo nag-start mag-plan. We divide the task kung ano yung mga task na papasok sa first sprint, kung ano yung mga task na papasok sa second sprint, depending doon sa priority ng task or sa level ng priority ng task na meron tayo. So sa sprint planning, this is where we or the development team And everyone in the Scrum discuss yung mga things na kailangang ma-work on sa current sprint na meron tayo. Let's say, for example, we have sprint 1 and then we plan. That's what we call sprint planning. And then implementation is the time that the team is working on the task. So, iyan yung time frame natin. That's 2 weeks or a week. And then we have daily Scrum. So, daily Scrum po is like a 15-minute stand-up meeting with the team to discuss kung nagkakaroon ba sila ng problema sa mga task nila, kung magagawa ba nila yung task na to, or kung may need ba sila sa Scrum Master or sa stakeholders na information to continue working on with the task. Yun dun po tayo nagdi-discuss sa daily Scrum. So it does not have to be long. It should not take an hour of the time kasi we could use that hour in working on with the task that we have for the sprint. And then after ng deliverables at the end of the sprint, so sa 10th day or 9th day, we have the sprint review. So yung sprint review, excuse me, yung sprint review is, ito yung ipe-present ng bawat member sa team yung mga task na winark on nila within the time frame ng sprint. So, when reviewing, yung product owner or the Scrum Master will give them yung assurance or yung I'm running out of words. Bibigyan sila ng approval. Yeah, yung product owner will give them the approval na pasado yung mga task na ginawa nila and then need nang i-deploy sa whatever environment that you have. Let's say, for example, in the development environment para matest muna ng QA. Or sa ibang project is kung ready to launch na yung mga task na yon. And then, after the sprint review, we have the sprint retrospective. Ito yung another collaborative approach na meron dito sa sprint cycle in which, ito na nga yung kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, dinediscuss na ng team kung ano yung mga nag-cause ng bottlenecks, kung ano yung mga magandang nangyari, kung ano yung mga dapat i-improve. Dito na yun sa sprint cycle or sa sprint retrospective. So, all in all, ito yung sprint cycle nung sprints na sineset natin for Scrum. Yan. Next po is yung Scrum roles. So, kanina, I mentioned na sa sprint meron tayong mga nagfa-facilitate. So, first we have the product owner and then the Scrum Master and the Scrum team. So, let us discuss kung ano nga ba yung responsibilities ng mga roles na to. Yan. So, yung development team or Scrum team, first is delivering the work through the sprint. Then, ensure transparency during the sprint. They meet daily at a daily Scrum, sometimes called a stand-up. The daily Scrum provides transparency to the work and provides a dedicated place for team members to seek help, talk about success, and highlight issues and blockers. Yan. So, yung development team, sila po yung kumbaga sa production ng isang product, sila yung production team. So, sila yung gumagawa ng mga tasks, sila yung nagde-deliver ng tasks, and from time to time, nag-update sila sa it's either sa GC or sa conversation na meron kayo, sa channel na meron kayo within the team, kung ano yung blockers nila that can be discussed sa stand-up or sa daily Scrum, kung ano din yung mga success na meron dun sa task nila to share with the team and para ma-apply din ng ibang team members when needed. Next po, we have the product owner. So, si product owner, his main responsibility is to ensure that they are delivering the most value, managing the Scrum backlog, so release management, and stakeholder management. So, when we say managing the Scrum backlog, ito po yung mga task na meron tayo. Tapos, galing siya sa stakeholders. Pero, since yung stakeholders, wala silang masyadong time to discuss sa development team kung ano yung gusto nila, ang work ni product owner is to analyze yung importance ng mga task na binibigay ni stakeholder. So, let's say for example, si stakeholder gustong mag-add ng feature sa application or sa software. So, si product owner, siya yung magbe-verbalize ng feature na gusto ni stakeholder kay development team. So, siya yung nagsiserve as line na nagko-connect sa stakeholders at saka sa development team. So, siya yung mediator. And yung development team is nagre-rely kay product owner na alam kung ano yung dapat gawin or dapat i-prioritize when it comes to tasks, and ano yung kung gaano kalaki yung value ng mga tasks na nilalagay natin sa repositories natin or kung saan man tayo naglalagay ng task sa boards. Like that. Yan. So, si product owner din yung nagbibigay ng approval kung kailangan ma-release yung task or kung approve na yung task na ginawa ng developers or may need pang ibago. So, iyon po yun. Next, we have the Scrum Master. Yan. Si Scrum Master helps to facilitate Scrum to the larger team by ensuring the Scrum framework is followed. He or she is committed to the Scrum values and practices, but should also remain flexible and open to opportunities for the team to improve their workflow. Yan. So, ito yung stances of a Scrum Master. So, kailangan servant and leader siya, coach, facilitator, teacher, mentor, manager, impediment remover, and change agent. So, yung Scrum Master, he or she holds the Scrum team. And siya naman yung mediator in between product owner and the development team. So, si Scrum Master yung nagfa-facilitate ng sprint planning meetings, ng sprint reviews, ng retrospective, and kung may nangyayari man na hindi inaasahan sa team, si Scrum Master yung kay Scrum Master nakikipag-communicate yung development team or yung project management team. So, si Scrum Master, siya din yung nagka-handle ng mga bottlenecks sa team, kung ano yung nagka-cause ng bottlenecks. And then, nagbibigay din siya ng suggestions kung ano yung magandang gawin para sa task na to, kung ano yung possible na mangyari kapag ginawa yung task na to. Yun yung role ni Scrum Master. So, si Scrum Master po, again, siya yung nagpa-facilitate ng Scrum team and nung sprints na meron tayo. Next po. Ayan. Kagaya nga po nung sprint cycle kanina, ito yung ceremonies that we have. We have the sprint planning sa start ng sprint, daily stand-up every day to discuss yung mga possible na bottlenecks or yung mga success natin sa team. Yung sprint review is to perform kung ano yung natapos na ang mga tasks, and then retrospective is to discussing kung ano yung mga bagay na need na improve, and mga bagay na magandang nangyari at mga bagay na dapat iwasan. Next po. Yan. So what is Agile Project Management? So Agile Project Management is an iterative approach to managing software development projects that focuses on continuous releases and incorporating customer feedback with every iteration. So kagaya nga po nung Agile kanina na dinescuss ko, Agile Project Management is for managing software development projects. Pero through this po, if we're going to apply Agile Project Management to the projects that we have that is not software related, it would really help in identifying the value of the task that we have. Yan, next po. Ano nga ba yung workflow kapag software development yung hinahandle mo for Agile? So we have, first we have the task. The development team will start with the task. Or for backlog, we will discuss, the product owner and the Scrum Master will discuss the requirements that we set for the task. And then we define the requirements para sa mga developers natin or para sa team. We set or we have to release kung ano yung design na gusto nating mangyari or kung ano yung structure na gusto nating mangyari for the task. The development team will work on it. A QA or a quality assurance analyst, quality tester will test the product that we have or the task that we deliver if wala na kailangang bug fixes or if it's a product kung pasado ba sa I'm sorry, hindi ako masyado talagang familiar sa business terminologies, but kapag sa software kasi let's say si feature is na-release na ni developer, i-check siya ni QA kung may mga bugs ba siya or gumagana ba lahat ng buttons niya. So, yun yung sa QA, and then release to production or sa live, and then release for the users ends na. Next po. Yan. Sa Agile, we have stories, epics, initiatives, and teams. So, to make it short, yung stories, ito po yung mga parang breakdown ng task natin. So when we say stories, are also called user stories, yung short requirements of requests written from the perspective of an end user. So let's say for example, si Facebook. Gagawa ko ng user story kay Facebook. Pero user stories kasi are short requirements lang. So kailangan yung requirements nitong user story na to is attainable lang siya na i-work ni developer in a few days. So, let's say for example, sa Facebook, as a user, I want to be able to change my profile picture into a video. Let's say for example, gusto mo yung profile mo imbes na picture lang siya is maging video siya. So, yun yung user story niya. However, yung another thing that we have is epics. So, epics are large bodies of work that can be broken down into a number of smaller tasks called stories. So, yung epics, kabuuan siya. So, let's say for example, habang sort tayo ng task, we have this task na tingin ng developers is hindi siya kaya or hindi siya kayang gawin ng isang tao para lang sa sprint na yon. So, we categorize that as epics po. And then, the team will discuss kung paano siya i-divide yung task na yon, and gagawan natin siya ng maliliit na user stories. Yan. Initiatives are collection of epics that drive toward a common goal. So, mapapansin nyo, para siyang inverted pyramid. habang or para siyang it's not inverted, pero para siyang pyramid. So stories, paliit siya hanggang palaki ng palaki papunta sa teams. So yung teams are large focus areas that span the organization. So yung teams, ito yung mga mga main focus or yung main functions, let's say for example ng software natin, main focus ng project natin, ito yon. Tapos i-divide natin siya as initiatives, i-divide natin siya as epics hanggang ma-divide natin siya hanggang maging user stories na lang. Next po. Ayan. So, how do we estimate yung work na need natin sa mga tasks? So, ito siya. Dito siya kinumpare. So, usually, we use the Fibonacci Sequence when identifying yung estimates for a certain task. So, the team sa sprint planning is uupo sila and then magde-discuss kung itong task na to, gaano kalaki yung estimates natin dito. So, these numbers that we have here corresponds the amount of effort that the development team or the team will need to use kapag nag-work na sila sa task na yan. Next po. Yan. Metrics and sprint burn down. So, in the Agile method and Scrum method, we use metrics. So, it's either table or chart that will determine yung mga tasks, yung work na nagawa ng development team. So, every day, dinodocument natin yon. Dinodocument natin siya to check at the end of the sprint kung kamusta yung galaw or yung progress ng mga tasks natin. Yan. Tapos, dinideliver din siya ni Scrum Master, dinidiscuss din siya ni Scrum Master para maging transparent within the team kung ano yung kailangan natin i-improve or kung saan tayo nag-improve. Yan. Usually, may mga story points tayo. For example, sa isang user story, bibigyan natin siya ng story points or hours. Tapos, kailangan yung within that hour, matapos yung pag-work on natin dun sa task na yun. Ganun siya nangyayari. So, kinocompute natin yon, kinocompute ng mga Scrum Master yon. Tapos, at the end of the sprint, pinapakita din siya. Binibigay din siya as feedback sa mga sa team natin. Yan. Tapos, ayun. Yan lang naman po yung basics. Pero if you wanted to learn more about the Agile methodology and Scrum methodology, you can check Jira and Atlassian. Meron po sila doong very clear na paliwanag and very detailed na paliwanag when it comes to Agile and Scrum methodology. Yun lang. Thank you.
Ayan. So, wow, grabe. Ang dami kong natutunan about Agile and Scrum Project Management. Actually, interested ako mag-take ng course na to sa FHMoms. Maraming nagtatanong na kung may course, short course ba nito. Yes, meron po tayong short course about project management sa FHMoms. So, pwede po kayong mag-enroll. Mabol na rin po kayo. And then, so ngayon, mag-ad break po muna tayo. Stay tuned. Babalik po kami. Stay tuned lang po. I-ready nyo na po yung mga questions and takeaways nyo po mamaya dahil pipili po kami ng pinaka-best question and mananalo po kayo ng prize from FHMoms. So, magbabalik po kami.
I am Marichu Obilio Caampued. I am turning 40 next month and I am from General Trias, Cavite. Some materials, what I love about it is that it is well prepared by the trainer itself. So yung objectives were clear and the lessons were well aligned to the objectives. So I am sure na yung gusto niyang matutunan namin as students are all there, and it is well outlined actually kasi dahil teacher ako by profession, alam ko yung technicalities of it, and she know her craft. Yung alam niya everything about it. So she really taught us every detail of that we need to know. She even prepared us dun sa mga interview questions, how we can get client immediately, ganyan. So hindi lang siya about the craft. And what I really love about her is she taught us with the heart. Never kong pinagsisihan na sa FHMom ako nag-enroll, that I took the e-learning from FHMom. Kasi from the community to the lesson to the trainer, sobrang mararamdaman mo yung support. Yung e-learning FHMom speaks ng sobrang truth about the community itself. Kung ano yung nakikita mo sa FHMom community page, ganun yung mararamdaman mo during the lessons.
So, hi, my name is Cherise Ann Science and I'm from Tondo, Manila. And my feedback about the course that I took with FHMoms, I am happy. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm actually glad that I took the chance because I learned a lot of new skills under this course. Our training is very accommodating na kahit anong oras ka magtanong, she will answer you and will enlighten you on how to do the task. The tools that we have are easy to access and understand. So yung mga beginners, hindi talaga kayo mahihirapan. Madali siyang intindihin at kayang-kayang i-take ng beginners. And overall, I'm very satisfied with the full training process and materials because I saw the value of what I paid for. Actually, it's more than what I paid for. Kasi aside from the learning materials, I learned new skills. I was guided by a trainer na competitive and knowledgeable with the service or the course. And aside from that, I also gained new friends who are very supportive. It's a community that help each other. So it's very refreshing na someone from the other side of the country or the world that are willing to help you achieve your goals as well as a mom or as a person. So that's very inspiring for me. So my message to all of the women who are aspiring to become a competent freelancer, to all of the moms out there, titas, and anyone who are aspiring to have a work from home career, especially during the pandemic, I would like to encourage all of you to check all of the e-learning services on this community because it helped me a lot. So, even though most of us have work experience na, kahit sa ang field man yan, it's still best for us to invest in ourselves.
My name is Lorian Gatdula from Imos, Cavite. Yung work experience mo sa corporate world is not enough sa setup ngayon ng working from home. So, kailangan mo talagang mag-skill. Lahat yun, ma'am, sa FHMoms ko talaga natutunan. Ang dami kong tiningnan na group, ang dami kong pinag-aralang courses, pero talagang nag-trust and nagtiwala lang ako sa FHMoms. From the outline pa lang, makikita mo na yung details nung ano yung expectations mo kapag graduate ka dun sa course na yun. Napaka-supportive ng mga trainers from the very start. As in, they will motivate you and they will push you to the limit kasi alam nila na kaya mo yun, kaya mong gawin yun. Masasabi mo talaga na ready ka kasi yung lahat ng kailangan ng potential employer mo is maituturo talaga sa'yo sa mastery course ng FHMoms. And we're very lucky na nandiyan ang FHMoms trainers and communities para i-guide tayo hanggang makakuha tayo ng trabaho.
Hi, I'm Christine Marie Cardio, 36 from Valenzuela City. I recommend FHMoms, yung e-learning nila because ito yung na-experience ko na may interaction ng bawat magkakaklase or bawat isa dun sa sa batch namin. So ito kasi meron kayong sharing of thoughts, meron kayong once a week meeting which is kailangan yung i-discuss kung ano yung mga challenges nyo na nakakaharap within those given tasks. And most of all, ano siya, personalize yung pagbibigay ng mga lesson. I mean, yung pag-outline ng lesson. Nandun yung alam mo na itinrim sa'yo yung lesson na yon para maintindihan mo.
Ayan, hello na naman. Good evening mga momshies. So, ayan po ang mastery course natin. Po-promote ko lang po ang mastery course. Extended po ang enrollment. So, meron po kayo until May 30 para sa GVA and e-commerce course. So, for only 3,500, sobrang sulit na. Fully packed na. Ready to, na kayo, on board na kayo sa clients na yan. So, marami kayong matututunan. So, ngayon, meron tayo. Magbabasa tayo. Wow, meron tayong audience from Cyprus, Egypt. Tama ba? Yes. Hello, good evening, Mommy Bray. Saan pa ba meron tayong mga nanonood? Watching from Valenzuela. Hello, Mommy Teen. Meron pa ba? Nako, alam nyo, all over the world nanonood lahat ng webinar ng FHMoms kasi alam mo yun, lahat ng knowledge meron na yun. Masishare na eh. For free na ha. For free pa. Fully packed na. So, good evening from Pulangi, Albay. Mami Rona, hello. Good evening po. So, ngayon, pwede na ba tayong mag-start para sa mga questions nyo? Ready na ba? Na-type nyo na ba yung mga questions nyo for Mommy Liezl? Hello, Mommy Liezl. Ready ka na po bang mag-answer ng mga questions nila? Mukhang marami-raming tanong to eh. Kahit ako may mga tanong din, pero sige, give natin. Oh, ito, first question natin from Mommy Donna Dela Torre Alba. What do you think is the greatest advantage between using Scrum to other project management methodologies?
Hindi ako hindi ako Mami Donna, hindi ako familiar sa other project management methodologies kasi starting naging project manager ako, we've been using Scrum na. And one thing lang na siguro na masasabi ko na advantage using Scrum is that it's very organized. Yung at the end of every sprint, meron ka ng set na goals for the stakeholders. Binibigyan mo na sila ng prior na expectations kung ano yung madedeliver mo after ng sprint. So, madali na lang din sabihin kay stakeholders kung ano yung nangyari, kung bakit merong mga tasks na hindi natin na-deliver. Kesa yung way na bigay lang ng bigay ng task and then kuha lang ng kuha ng task tapos ganito yung madedeliver mo pagdating ng pagbigay natin ng updates kay client. So, kay Scrum kasi is unti-unti kaya mas attainable siya and nagkakaroon ng mas malinaw na paliwanag dun sa mga tasks and sa goals na siniset natin.
So, wow. O, ayan. Nasagot ba ni Mommy Liezl ang question mo, Mommy Donna? Mag-comment down below ka. So, we have a next question po from Mommy Annalisa Coleto Racelis. What is Scrum in simple terms?
Hindi ko din po alam. Hindi ko po alam.
Ako, mas-search natin yan mamaya. So, nandyan naman si pareng Google eh.
Hindi ko din alam kung ano yung layman's term niya.
So, next na lang po tayo. Sorry, Mami Annalisa. I-search po natin yan. Tapos i-comment na lang din namin mamaya. So, meron tayong question from Mami Ria Cruz. How can we relate or compare Agile with Waterfall method? As PMs or project manager, how to assess task or milestone more applicable for Agile or not?
Di ko sure kung naintindihan ko siya ng maayos, pero try ko pa din siyang
Go.
i-answer.
Go,
So,
Mami
yung
Liezl.
Mami Ria, yung agile is somehow the same siya sa waterfall method. However, since we have para kasing yung waterfall method is applicable siya sa other project management na task. Kasi yung agile, applicable siya sa software development. So, kapag nag-a-assess tayo ng task when it comes to agile, binibigyan natin siya ng story points and value points, in which yung value points is the value of the task that we're going to work on, and the story points is the amount of effort na kailangan nating gamitin dun sa task na yun. So, kapag when discussing milestones and when discussing yung deliverables ng task, for me, as a software development project manager, mas applicable yung agile.
Ayun, nasagot naman. Great answer naman po, Mami Ria. Naintindihan ko rin naman siya. So, grabe no, ang dami nating natututunan ngayon. Medyo mga deep terms na rin yung natututunan ko ngayon. So, thank you for that. So, meron na tayong next question from Mommy Olivia Olive. Tama po ba ang understanding ko? Sprints is like timetable to track the improvements of the work or projects.
Tama naman siyang Mami. Add ko lang din na yung sprint din is siya din yung time frame natin para ma-deliver natin yung task na set natin for that sprint. So also, kunyari may mga naiwan tayong task na from last sprint, so the next sprint, matatrack din natin kung nag-improve ba yung task na yon. So tama naman siya.
Yun pala. No, nako, mamaya yung mga natutunan nyo pala, comment nyo din kasi pipili rin kami ng mga best takeaways nyo ha. So ayan, next question is from Mommy Liezl Parilla Lender. Anong type ng companies or industries ang gumagamit ng Agile or Scrum?
Base sa Mami ha, base ko lang to sa mga search ko, sa mga searches ko, sa mga nakikita kong job postings. Usually sa software development siya or sa digital marketing na may software development site, yung mga digital marketing agencies na nag-offer din ng websites, WordPress websites, iyan, applicable tong Agile tsaka Scrum. Tapos sa mga companies din na nag-offer ng web applications.
Yun pala yun. May na ano rin ako kanina, nabasa akong question. So, yun nga, nasagot na rin ni Mommy Liezl na yung Scrum Project Management is applicable mostly or common sa software developments. Tama
Yes
po ba?
po.
So, yun, nasagot na rin pala yung yun din question ko dapat mamaya. Pero ayun. So, next from Mommy Kenneth Zapata. Ano po ang key skills of a successful project manager ng tool na ito?
Key skills. Siguro kailangan magaling kang mag-identify ng mga task na kung saan itong task ba nito is user impacting siya. Kaya ba dapat mas high priority to? Dapat i-prioritize to ng development team? Or ito ba makakapag-antay ba tong task na to kahit na next sprint na namin siya i-deliver? So, kailangan lang marunong ka mag-analyze ng mga levels nung priority nung mga task na meron tayo sa sprint. And successful project manager ng tool. Siguro po another thing din na kailangan is hindi naman natin kailangang maging marunong sa programming languages, pero kailangan familiar tayo sa technical terminologies when it comes to software development. Kagaya ko, teacher ako, wala naman akong kaalam-alam sa programming language. Basic computer lang yung napag-aralan namin nung college. Kaya kailangan kunyari may terms tayong hindi tayo familiar, search natin siya kung ano yung functions niya pagdating sa software development. Iyon lang naman po. Meron naman tayong Google para tanungin every time may
Yes.
question tayo. Kaya mag-i-improve at mag-i-improve din tayo. Matututunan din natin siya.
Yes, si Maring Google. And lahat naman ng mga books, mga pwedeng i-research, available na sa online, di ba? Lalo na ngayon, napaka-common na ng online class, online courses. So, may next question pa po ba tayo? Ayun, kay Mommy Christine Marie Carpio Asanyo, ang napakahabang question, ang pangalan niya. Anong metrics ang ginagamit to measure ang sprints?
So, ayun nga, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, Mami, is we use value points and story points. So, hindi ko siya ma-share, pero kami within the team, meron kaming tracker ng mga user stories na wino-work on namin for the certain sprint, and then yung tracker na namin yung nagko-compute kung gaano kalaki yung effort, and then kung kamusta yung progression ng mga tasks na meron kami. So, yun po, if may time kayong mag-search, you can search kung paano nag-a-apply ng story points and value points para sa mga user stories na may sprint.
Oh. So, meron po ba siyang sorry, may question lang ako. May ginagamit talagang specific tool para tawag lang, parang tracker din, gaya ng ano ba yung mga tracker natin, di ba? May mga tracker tayo sa ibang like social media management. So, meron din pala sariling tool ang Scrum Project Management?
Hindi po siya sariling tool, pero kasi siya, yung Scrum na kasi from sa knowledge ko is from siya, Jira or Atlassian. Iyon yung niya, yung nag-offer or yung nagbigay nung agile na idea sa software development. But kami, we use GitLab, yung mga software repositories na tool. And then, yun nga, yung Jira, Trello, depende na lang siya sa pag-organize mo ng labels and ng mga notes within the tool.
Oh, nice. So, gamit na gamit din pala talaga ang Trello, no? Kilalang-kilala yun si Trello, eh. So, next question is from Mommy Maureen May Termines. Which is better, Scrum certification or PM or Project Manager certification or Project Management?
Kasi yung mga nakikita ko ngayon sa LinkedIn, parang na sila, into Scrum na sila kasi parang nagbo-boom na yung software development business. So, once kasi na certified ka as a Scrum or Agile coach, parang understandable na din na you know na yung task na na kailangan when it comes sa pagiging project manager.
Oh. So, ito, additional question from Mommy Maureen. Ma'am, add ko lang po. Yun sa QA is for testing to check for bugs or error. Once completed, this is sent for UAT. UAT is user acceptance testing, where users will test the product based on real-life scenarios.
Yan, tama si Mommy. Kagaya sa amin, may mga beta testers kaming tinatawag. So, bago namin siya i-go live, after matest ni QA and pumasa doon sa may production, papatest muna namin siya sa beta testers or yung UAT nga na sinasabi ni Mommy Maureen, and then saka namin siya i-release for the real or the live users.
Oh, yung mga beta testers ba, ano ba yun? Hina-hire ba yun? Or meron talagang specific, kasi parang gusto ko maging beta tester.
Sa amin, sa software namin, ang ginawa is parang mga users din talaga sila, pero pinili yung magiging beta testers, tapos may mga yung may privilege sila na access yung kung ano yung bagong updates kesa dun sa mga users lang na regular. Tapos may mga may mga discount sila sa paggamit ng software, kanon.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay, meron pa ba tayong questions? Okay. Next is from Mommy Michelle Rico Hermoso. Applicable po ba ang Agile and Scrum on IT-related projects lang? That said, kailangan po ba IT professional ka para makapag-apply sa mga job posts na may job description na Agile?
Ayan. So, Mommy, usually apply siya sa IT-related projects. Pero, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, is applicable din naman siya sa mga sa mga projects na iba yung field, business-related projects, ganon. Pero, imo-modify natin, syempre. Imo-modify natin yung paggawa ng user stories, imo-modify natin yung paggawa ng metrics para maging maging applicable siya doon sa sa may project na hina-handle natin. And ako nga kagaya ko, hindi naman ako IT professional. Wala akong alam sa sa mga programming languages. Siguro dadalhin mo na lang sa sa may confidence at saka sa na din in time kasi matututunan mo na din siya eh. So in time yung knowledge mo sa yung knowledge mo sa sa Agile and Scrum magiging useful na din siya kahit na hindi ka marunong sa programming language. So for project managers or para maging Scrum Master ka, ang mahalaga naman is you know the method or you know the things na kailangan para maparan or ma-apply yung Agile methodology. So long as alam mo yun, alam mo yung terminologies na kailangan mong gamitin, okay na yun.
Wow. Ayun. So, sana nasagot po lahat ng questions nyo. So, ito, last one na po talaga, Mommy Liezl. From Mommy Grace. May mga assigned projects po ba kayo na experience na nahirapan din po kayong i-handle pagdating sa Scrum, Agile, at Sprints? Ano po ito?
Oo, meron. Usually, magandang gawin ng Agile kapag start up yung project. Pero yung mid na ng project, tapos kasama mo na si client. Or meron kasi kaming project before, nakasama namin si client sa discussion. So, hindi kami nakikipag-communicate lang sa product owner. Si mismong stakeholder yung kasama namin. So, may times na natapos na namin yung task, tapos sasabihin ni stakeholder na, ay parang hindi ko gusto to, parang gusto ko palitan ng ganito, palitan ng ganyan. So, mababago na naman siya, magagawa na naman kami ng estimates. Tapos, mababago na naman yung yung goal ng sprint namin, madadagdagan na naman siya ng task. So, iyon siya.
Ayun. So, ayan. Last na yan. So, sana nasagot po ni Mommy Liezl ang mga questions nyo, mommies. And next na po tayo sa takeaways. But before, so ready nyo na po yung mga takeaways nyo, comment nyo na po para mapili po namin kayo at may chance po kayong manalo ng free courses from FHMoms. And then, ngayon, maraming salamat po, Mommy Liezl, sa aral. Grabe, sobrang fully packed na aral po ngayong gabi about Agile and Scrum Project Management. So, ayun, maraming interested mag-enroll. Marami ding gustong matuto and pasukin itong niche na to. So, meron ka po bang ma-advise sa kanila or ano po bang message nyo para sa mga gustong pumasok or maging katulad nyo po?
Ayan. Siguro ayun nga, kapag gusto niyo talagang pasukin tong niche na to, mag-search tapos magbasa kayo ng magbasa. Sobrang dami ng useful na articles regarding Agile and Scrum. And maging sa side ng pagiging techie, since naging QA ako before, so alam ko yung nangyayari. Kayo din, kung kunwari, for example, yung Wix, yung Canva, aralin nyo siya. I-click nyo lahat ng pwedeng i-click para para maging familiar kayo, para sa portfolio nyo, pwede nyo sabihin na magaling kayo mag-QA or nagko-QA kayo manual test ng website. Usually kasi pag magiging project manager ka, hinahanapan ka nila ng ng experience in testing yung website. So, iyon. Tapos, basa, nood ng video sa YouTube. Sobrang dami ng videos about Agile and Scrum, lalo na sa may Atlassian na channel. And then, yung terminologies, aralin lang siya. Tapos, kapag tingin nyo, yung knowledge nyo is sapat na siya to answer the questions ng mga interviewers, confidence, at saka, daanin nyo sa confidence.
Oo, confidence laban na yan. Diba? So, thank you po, Mommy Liezl. So, ito po, we would like to present a certificate of appreciation. This certificate is awarded to Mommy Liezl Beticon for being a volunteer trainer of FHMoms free webinar titled with the Basics of Agile or Scrum Project Management. We take the privilege of acknowledging your initiative to help, given this date, 27th of May 2021 by Filipina home-based mom, signed by our founder and CEO, Mommy MK or Maria Corina Bertulfo. So thank you so much po, Mommy Liezl. Sana po next time webinar po ulit kayo at may ma-share po ulit tayo sa ating mga momshies.
Kaya nga. Mag-aaral ulit ako ng bago para may bago ulit akong ma-share.
Oo nga, sana nga po. So grabe, pinili ko talagang mag-host dito sa webinar mo po kasi sobrang interested din ako. So, nasagot naman lahat ng tanong na itatanong ko rin sana. So, ayun, maraming salamat po sa mga nag-comment. So, yun na po. Maraming salamat po, Mommy Liezl. So, till next time po.
Thank you.
Bye-bye po. So, ayan, mga momshies. Grabe, no? Sobrang, grabe. Sobrang deep ng mga terminologies ngayong gabi. Na-nosebleed po ba kayo? Kasi ako medyo na-nosebleed. Marami akong na-take note. At sana meron din kayong natutunan. Pwede nyo po itong i-comment ngayon at babasahin po natin isa-isa. And before po tayo pumunta sa mga takeaways, gusto ko lang po sana i-promote. Extended po ang Mastery Course enrollment until May 30. So, meron na lang po tayong 2 course na available sa Mastery. Yung e-commerce and general virtual assistant. Yung e-commerce, meron na lang po tayong 18 slots. And then yung GVA naman is 10 slots. So, habol na po kayo. Yung information and how to enroll is nasa Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook page. And nakalimutan po ata ni Mommy Liezl i-promote ang kanyang page. And yun, 2 Facebook page, pwede po nating i-flash. Ito po ang personal Facebook page ni Mommy Liezl. So, Mommy L's Thoughts. So, personal blog po ata niya ito. So, pwede niyo po siyang i-like para if ever pwede niyo po siyang tanungin about sa webinar niya ngayon or ayun. So, next po is meron din po siyang online shop or Facebook page din sa Modesty Online Thrift Shop. So, mga mahilig dyan sa mga fashion, sa mga thrift, ayan, ito po, like nyo rin po itong Facebook page ni Mommy Liezl. So, ngayon, di na tayo magpapatumpik-tumpik pa dahil medyo gabi na rin. Ito, mag-take away na po tayo. Ano po yung, kanino po galing? Okay, kay Mommy Olivia Olive. My takeaway tonight is that now, naiintindihan ko na ang mga nakaka-intimidate na words. Tama, Mommy Olivia, same. Ang Agile, Scrum, and Sprints. Ako ngayon ko lang nalalaman yan yung mga words na yan. Because of this discussion, hindi na ako matatakot sa words na ito dahil naiintindihan ko na kung ano sila. Wow, thank you po, Mommy Olivia, for watching this webinar din. Next is from Donna Son. Donna Son, my takeaway for understanding the foundation of Scrum or Agile Project Management is important if you want to pursue as project manager. Yes, yung mga nangangarap po or gustong pasukin itong niche na to as project manager, panoorin nyo lang tong webinar na to. Magkakaroon din tayo ng mga replay. Punta lang kayo sa Filipina Home-Based Mom page. So next takeaway po is from Michelle Rico Hermoso. Takeaway ko, madami pang kailangan explore to put Agile into practice. Yes, tama-tama. Gaya nga sabi ni Mommy Liezl, Google search lang, YouTube, manood lang din kayo. Kasi lahat, given na rin yung lahat, di ba? Lahat ng mga research na lang tayo given na lahat ng mga terminologies and about doon. Minsan may mga free courses din tayo dyan about dyan, di ba? So next is from Ria Cruz. Agile creates a triage ng task, mas focus on priorities and hindi stuck sa isang task na seems forever in progress. Salamat with smiley. Yes. So, ako naman, ang natutunan ko naman is, bukod dun sa mga terminologies is, yung process, and nag-work din ako before sa software development, pero hindi napakilala sa akin kung ano yung Scrum, Agile, and Sprints. Pero at least ngayon, alam ko na kasi short project-based lang naman yung pagtrabaho ko dun sa software development. So, meron din pala mga Scrum Master na tinatawag. Wow, di ba? Daming ano. So, development or Scrum team. So, ayan. Yung Agile Project Management. Ayan, ang dami nating natutunan ngayon. Maraming salamat po talaga, Mommy Liezl. So, ngayon, sa lahat po ng mga mommies na nag-antabay, nanood ngayon, salamat po sa panonood. And sana po, samahan nyo rin kami tomorrow, May 28. Ito na po, lahat ng mga mananalo po, bukas na i-announce sa pagpupugay kay Nanay Winners from Mommy MK yan. So, nako, maraming prizes ibibigay bukas. So, sana manood po kayo tomorrow. 8 p.m. pa din, same time. And si Mommy Ruth na po ang host tomorrow. So, maraming salamat po sa panonood. Ako po si Mommy Ses, sa ngalan po ni Mommy Ruth and Mommy MK, bilang host nyo ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat po. Bye!
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo.
FHMoms Radio, changing lives, one mom at a time. Moving forward, giving back with FHMoms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMoms Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tara na mga mamshi, mami, nanay o mama, andito na ang FHMoms na makakasama. Ang online radio na magbibigay advice at mga kwento na siguradong mapapanay. Ito ay hindi lang basta mga chikahan, andito sila upang ikaw ay gabayan. Turuan ng mga tips sa paghahanap buhay at maging isa ka sa successful na nanay. O diba? Kaya saan ka pa? Basta ikaw ay momshi, dito bida ka. FHMoms Radio number 1. Ito ang online radio ng sangkanan na yan. Di ka lang basta nanay, ikaw ay super nanay. Para sa pamilya ang lahat ay iaalay. Lahat ibibigay, lahat ay kayang gawin. Ang iyong pagiging nanay lalo pang palakasin.
FHMoms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMoms Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Mga mamshi, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina. Mga mami, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina.
FHMoms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMoms Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMoms Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tambay na! Nagbabalik ang FHMoms Radio.